Hello, welcome to ADL's channel. Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to talk about some struggles I've been going through with my creations, with my projects, and I am between that area where I feel stuck and I don't know what to do yet. I've been trying to work on my creations, still I don't know what's going on. So I thought like, well, I think it would be a good idea to make a video about this because probably there are many other thousands of people out there, thousands of creatives and artists and that feel the same way as me. And I will try to be very brief today because I also want to show you some of the little projects going on behind me. Anyway, so point number one, I would like to mention that the last couple 3 weeks I've been feeling very stuck. I feel that I'm not going anywhere. Like the last couple things I've been doing make me feel very satisfied, but I feel that there's something missing and I feel very stuck. I don't know where I'm going in terms of I have many ideas. I have brainstormed and written all my ideas. And for some reason, few of those ideas have come true. I don't know why. It's same thing. The same thing happened in terms of my piano. It's been like a month ago. I worked on 2 compositions. I created 2 short compositions. I like them, but I haven't written on notation form. I wrote them on a paper, but they're not in a notation form. So I just wanna, share very quickly this quick experience I have. They invite me to an event to play as a volunteer. I won't give any details just for the sake of privacy and confidentiality. And so I went, I play. It seemed that nobody gave a fuck. Sorry for the vocabulary, but that's true. And just one person say thank you for being here on Sunday morning, which is not easy, right? Sometimes let's sacrifice a couple hours in just during your weekend. Well, it was me. And again, I'm not saying this to be validated, or I don't want them to tell me, oh, thank you. And, I don't want them to do that, but at least show a little bit of appreciation sometimes. So that led me thinking that what if they didn't like my music? What if always? Because I play mostly all my compositions plus other compositors' music. So I don't know. I feel a little bit disappointed for the audience behavior, and it's confusing because I don't know if I was a very bad player or they didn't dig into my music. And my music, the theme of my music was very appropriate for that event, which was a memorial event. And my music is very mellow, very like a bedside type of music. Well, it seemed like I felt like a ghost. Really, I felt ghosted, and just one person approached to me and say, "Thank you for coming." That's it. And again, I want to clarify, I'm not looking for validation or people to appreciate. I understand people are very unappreciative outside, they're very ungrateful, and I understand that. But when it's an event where they call you and you know and you are there on Sunday morning, for free. If I would have been paid, I don't care if they'd say yes or not, but I wasn't paid. So I can't say that I feel discouraged, but I got confused because I wasn't sure if they really liked my music or not. If they didn't like it, well, Tampi, um, it's, music genres and preferences come in multiple colors, right? Anyway, so for some reason after that event, I haven't played again my compositions. And I've been trying to reflect the why I haven't. And probably because also in terms of my art creations and projects, I also feel stuck. I haven't put myself out there. There's an opportunity for a very small art event. I would like to participate, but I don't feel ready because I don't have enough material. And also, I'm between that process of changing from one style to another style, or between the combination of mixing both styles in one theme, in one style. So I'm not sure yet. I've been writing down all my ideas. I've been writing down my feelings, and I don't want to get here emotional because I don't like drama. But sometimes this feels very dramatic because I have so many ideas and I write them down, and I do sketches, small sketches, and they don't come into reality. And it's not that I sit down and do nothing. I've been doing some projects. I've been working some projects which I'm gonna show you, but I don't know how to coordinate them or organize them or put them all together yet. Oh, so I've been like this for like a 2 weeks, where I've been looking for some help from other YouTubers, from artists that have lots of experience and they have very good advice about these type of situations. And what I learned once, I don't think it's the Stockholm syndrome. I don't think that is. And again, this might be a little bit confusing because I'm talking here about music and I'm talking about my art, my creations, and my goals in terms of art creations and piano creations, compositions, which it's another project which is very. I have it here. I wrote it down, but I haven't worked on that. And time is passing by so quick. I mean, we are, I think, like June 12th. So what I don't want is to lose that motivation or encouragement and stop doing my compositions or working on compositions, which I don't think is going to happen. I think it's just I'm a little bit stuck in the mud, and one of my foot, my feet, my not both feet, but one foot is stuck in the mud. That's how I feel. Like I'm trying to push forward, but for some reason I continue being stuck. So anyway, that's what's going on right now with me. And I feel just for the last, because it's been like a 10 minutes and 15 right now talking about my stuff. And I try to be very short. So I think that would be a good idea to just continue doing what I've been doing and try to mix everything at once and see what happens. I mean, see what happens later. One of the YouTubers I really like, he says something about just sit down and create ugly stuff. Doesn't matter what, just keep creating, keep creating, keep creating. But I've been doing it, but for some reason I feel that it's not working, or at least I feel that I have slowed down. So what I've been doing, which there's another part of me that I haven't explained my first videos, and actually none of the videos, is that I've always felt very compelled, since I have my background in dentistry. I always love human anatomy, and especially the skull and the neck, especially the skull, the face, and the entire skull. I always felt very, very interested. So right now I'm trying to narrow more my ideas about how to incorporate human anatomy into my art creations. This has nothing to do with my piano compositions. Piano right now will be aside, and I think I'm going to do another video about piano composition, and should be a different, probably different channel for this. Going back to the human anatomy stuff. So I started working on this stuff, and also I forgot what I was about to say. Yes, so before the skulls and the human anatomy in general, I created first the Memento Mori, which I talked about that on the last video I made. And this Memento Mori was a philosophical idea from the Stoics, and I love the Stoicism philosophy. I agree with a lot with that. I Many of the Stoicism philosophy has helped me a lot during my creative process, and one of them, it was the Memento Mori, which I showed you the last time. Right? Let me put this back. Hang my oops, sorry for the quick turn. I hung it here on my wall where I had the other painting, and so I created this beautiful one. I think this is like the remembrance of my death. I changed a lot the design that I showed you on the last video, and I tried to to copy myself on a picture I have, and that's me. It's like a way for me to remember that I'm gonna die. It's not that I don't remember I'm gonna die, but sometimes we need a reminder that we should enjoy our days, day after day. Sorry, day after day, and take it, slow, because nowadays our lives go so fast that it's very difficult to stay in the present moment. So this is kind of like a reminder for me that just slow down, Adi. And secondly, also I've been working on this. I did this one. Oops. Um, so I created some texture on this one. It's like always like doing textures. Like this is like the walls. I think this can be more the represents more like walls, like an imprisonment. Sometimes we might feel imprisoned in this world. And I don't know, you might want to take a look and think what type of what brings you what kind of feeling brings you this image brings to you, you know. We are just at the end of our lives, we are just bones and tissues, muscle, ligaments, tendons, and all of that is going to disappear and will ended up being just dust. Another one I've been working, well, actually you already saw it. I'm still working on this one. I think I'm going to clear or work more on this area and the teeth. I want to make the teeth more real. This is the first skull I ever done, and I really liked it. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know yet what I'm going to do in the background, if I'm going to do something or I'm going to do it just like the way it is. I cut the skull. I drew it and I cut the skull so it's kind of like a little bit above the the panel, the wood panel. And lastly, this is another one. You can see I drew that one. This is the one. Oops. Yeah, that's the one. And I'm creating some texture using again Liquitex, and it's finishing very soon. But anyway, I'm creating some texture, and I'm just creating texture to create some deepness, and so it's not too flat. And it's not done yet, of course. Um, and I'm just trying to make this more 3D. You can see, I mean, this is completely just a process, and I just drew it. I drew the paper on this already used canvas. I created some little abstracts in the back, but I'm reusing my canvases. Just the one like this one, I reuse it too because it was something I didn't like, and so I like to reuse my canvases or my wood panels. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. And remember, enjoy day by day, stay in the present moment because we won't be here forever. Someday you're gonna die. See you next time. Thank you.